The NBA trophy you never heard of. Tiny Archibald, Bernard King, Gus Williams, Paul Westphal, Adrien Dantley, Michael Ray Richardson, and Marquise Johnson. What do these 7 players have in common that no one else in NBA history has ever done? And what has prevented anyone else from accomplishing this feat? 1980. Paul McCartney just got arrested. Transit fare in New York City raises 10 cents. A Big Mac cost $1.60, and the NBA's ratings were god-awful. In order to combat this, the NBA made some changes, including adding a brand new award, the Comeback Player of the Year Award. According to an article published by Bart Wright on January 10, 1982, the award is designed to honor the player that has achieved success in the past, had a subpar season, yes, including an injured season, and then regain their success. So let's take a look at the players who won them. Starting with Nate Archibald. Now, there's no official evidence of Nate Archibald winning the award in the 1979-80 season. In fact, there's no official evidence of anyone winning it in this season, but multiple articles credit him with winning it anyways. Because of that, we'll count it. But how did Archibald qualify for this award? In the 1976-77 season, Nate injured his Achilles against the 76ers in the 34th game of the season. He then missed the entirety of the next season. Naturally, his next season wasn't the best. Averaging 11 points, 1.5 rebounds, and 4.7 assists, and Boston ended the season with 29 hits. Finally, in the 1979-80 season, he helped Larry Bird lead Boston to 60 wins while averaging 14 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 8.5 assists. Absolutely an improvement. But here is where our first question comes. Is the award based on team record or individual play? Let's take a look at the first official winner of this award, Bernard King. He won the award in his 4th NBA season at the age of 24, after averaging about 22 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3.5 assists on a crazy 58.8% from the field. A vast improvement from his previous season, averaging just 9 points per game in 19 games. Okay, so surely Bernard King got injured that season and had an insane comeback that warranted this award. No, he was suspended for things I can't even mention in this video. So let's be nice and say legal issues. He was then traded to the Golden State Warriors, where he returned the next season to win the award. The third winner of the award was Gus Williams, who won it because he missed a full season prior, because he didn't want to play that season. Yeah, that's it. Due to a contract dispute with the Supersonics, Gus Williams sat out the entirety of the 1980-81 season and came back to win the award the following season. You might be noticing a pattern here. Surely our 4th winner of the award is different though. Paul Westphal, winning the award because after playing only 18 games the previous season, he averaged 10 points, a rebound and a half, and 5.5 assists in the 1982-83 season. But why did he only play 18 games? A holdout because of contract disputes. I'll save you some time. Of the 6 official winners of this round, 3 of them were returning from alcohol or drug misuse, and 2 of them missed it because of contract holdouts. And then we get to Adrien Dantley. If you're familiar with the NB Daily Instagram page, you'll know how underrated of a player Adrien Dantley is. And his winning this award further cements that. At the start of the 1982-83 season, Dantley is coming fresh off of 2 straight 30-point per game seasons. But just 22 games in, Adrien Dantley suffers a wrist injury and is forced to undergo season-ending surgery while being on track for a 3rd straight 30-point per game season. The Jazz would go on to win just 30 games, missing the playoffs, which at this point in time, the Jazz had never made the playoffs in franchise history. But Adrien Dantley was determined to change that. The 1983-84 season begins, and on October 28, 1983, Adrien Dantley drops 40 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists on 62% from the field. and he would record 40 or more points in 10 games that season, shooting 68% in those 10 games combined. He returned from his wrist injury to average yet another 30 points per game season. He now accomplished the feat of averaging 30 points per game across 5 entire seasons. This season of his embodied the Comeback Player of the Year award. An already great player, not able to perform the way his team needs him for a season, and returning to prove the star that he is. Unfortunately, Adrien Dantley was the only true successful winner of the Comeback Player of the Year award, because in the middle of the 1986-87 season, the award was discontinued. League spokesman at that time, Russ Granick, stated that lack of clarity and requirements was the reason, though other sources claim it was because of the substance issues most of its winners had. However, the Comeback Player of the Year award gave birth to one that we all know and love today, the Most Improved Player award.
Yo, what's up everybody? How y'all doing this evening?